Hello, am I there? I think I am. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a brand new stream. I hope everyone's having a fantastic one today, and thank you for dropping by. Today, I'm going to be playing none other than Smash Remix, a very expansive fan mod for the N64 version of Super Smash Bros., featuring a ton of new content. Super looking forward to getting underway with this, but it's difficulty to know where to start, to be honest, and that's what I'm going to be figuring out with you all. So there's so much stuff here, I don't know where to begin showcasing it, so we'll just have a little mess about. But if anyone has any suggestions, feel free to let me know. But hope everyone's fantastic. I'm back here for like the third time this week. I missed one of those. But yeah, it was suggested that I should do this ahead of the 2 episodes coming out this week, and I thought that was a good idea. Get everyone familiar with it, especially those who have not heard anything of it before, don't kind of know what to be expecting, the caliber of the quality of the content, and the rest of it. So I'm here to show you all that. Anyway, without further ado, let's go on over to the actual layout. I'm here in the sound test. All that pre-stream music was actually generated by the N64, by the way. Just thought that was a cool thing worth mentioning. I'm gonna turn down the game to about there, and I hope that's sufficient. We will find out. No, that's way too loud already, but yes, there we go. Right, so not looking too different so far. This is looking pretty vanilla Smash 64, and I'd be inclined to agree with you. Nothing going wrong just yet. Was that 200 a track number? Yeah, actual tracks here. There you go, Sunset Town, from Sunset Fighters. At least I think it's Sunset Town, right? I'm pretty sure. Anyway, also the fade out's really nice. It's a nice feature for line-in recording, which I'm going to have to sit there and do a lot of for this week's show, I imagine. Short of some miracle. But here we go. Here's where the differences started coming in. So right at the title screen, bam. There you go. We've got a load of settings at the bottom, which is worth pointing out for anyone who's not already been messing with it. Where is my actual profile? I don't know. Anyway, so a load of remix settings, music settings, stage settings, ton of stuff in here that you could say is competitive. Like, it probably is. Could be wrong, but I think it's just interesting that you've got all the options, but don't let that put you off if that's not your sort of play style. Because there's absolutely more to this. Also, hey, what's up, Resident SD and Pocket Hillary? How are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic one. But music settings, there's so much that you can go through and toggle on different things. I got the broad menu music on, because it's the best. Not willing to make any compromise on that, but you can go back to the, say, the original Smash 64 menu music. There you go. Melee. Melee is pretty good, but I don't know. We've got a soft spot for Brawl. Bunch of stuff there. Remix settings. See, there you go, all relating to the mod itself. Ton of stuff. Player tags. I can set myself as Viper, which I've done. I don't know where that shows, but you can do it. And you can load up predetermined settings as well, relating to the game. Anyway, that's the boring stuff. What you're here for is, I'm going to presume, both the one-player mode and versus mode, but I think it's sensible to start things with one-player mode. So let's look at the one-player game and the training mode and bonus 1 and 2 practice. They were all here before. These two are new. I actually don't know what they do because I've not delved into classic mode and the rest of it before, so I'm going to find out together. Yeah, the N64 Fighter remixes for everything are awesome, but especially those. I am inclined to agree with Resident SD. So we're going to start with a normal classic mode game. Chat. Who do you want me to play as? The big question. Bearing in mind as well, with characters like Luigi, I can select to play as the Mad Piano. We've also got options of the Poly characters, but they don't have all of the movesets, unfortunately, of the rest of the characters. And you also get the Japanese models, which vary slightly. You can see Luigi's head's a bit bigger here, very slightly from the American ones. But the US crowd being here, look, I had a good idea of who it's going to be, right? But I ask anyway for old time's sake, you know, maybe the piano is just that tempting. It did make us both laugh hysterically when we first figured this out. Okay, fine. We'll go Sonic. Sonic I really like messing with. You got the option of Sonic and Super Sonic. Super Sonic's just a super buffed up version of the character, which is awesome. I love playing as him. It's half tempting to play as him now in classic mode, but I think we're just going to go with normal. Also, by the way, look at this. So we got all the colour schemes that Smash are too scared to give you of actual other characters, and I kind of spoiled it, but hey, classics there as well. There you go, you got both. Classic actually takes away his voice lines, whereas he's got voice lines for the modern version, which is really cool. As such, I'm going to keep it on modern, but the ability to have classic is good, because you think that would be sort of the time frame you're lining up with, right? Like, N64 era would still be a bit classic, in line with the Saturn stuff. I think this game was like 99, I'm pretty sure. So actually, Adventure era Sonic is technically the correct one, even despite how weird that feels. So you got a bunch of difficulty options. I'm just going to stick to normal, and I'm going to put on I'm going to put on 5 stocks just because. So I don't actually know if this changes. If it doesn't, I don't think it does. I think we should go to remix mode, because this is literally just the standard classic mode from the game. So nice little heads up there of of what you're hearing. But yeah, I'm actually going to go to the other modes, remix modes. Because you get remix one player. Because the thing with Smash 64's classic mode, which I thought that got around, is it's always a set path, so you always play against the same fighters on the same stages, blah blah blah. One of the things I knew was new about this, and I'm going to presume it's stuffed into the one player, or the remix one player mode then, is they actually changed that up and randomise it, which is really cool. Or I think make set ones for each character maybe, I don't remember which way around it is, but let's actually go in here instead. There we go! Yeah, so we got a nice little randomised one here. Let's see what this is all about. Okay, new stage immediately, and new music, and new character. Let's go. So, I'm not the best at Smash, I'm not going to try and deny that. I've streamed it sometimes before, but the main thing I'm here for is to showcase how cool this mod is. As I mentioned a billion times, and you've seen in the title, the fact that this works on an actual N64 as well, and just the calibre of the quality of the content you got on display here is just amazing. So I'm just showing this all off, just so people get a hint and an impression ahead of those 2 episodes, what we're dealing with. Because there's going to be some great stuff in there. I'm just so excited for them. I've had them on the back burner for a long time, and it felt like the perfect time. Kind of end of August, early September, you know, end of summer kind of thing. Felt perfect to get into. Anyway, that is one thing you'll notice. There is every now and then a little bit of lag, but like really not much, considering just how much stuff there is in here. It's actually pretty impressive how much it avoids. That is admittedly through the use of the expansion pack, though. The Red Top expansion pack is a requirement for this mod. Which, I mean, it's getting expensive nowadays, like everything N64, but considering how much worse this would presumably run without it, it's an evil I'm willing to take. Emulator is literally just a one-click setting, which I assume is probably the main market for this, but they have also made sure it works on all of these fringe cases, including you know, N64's flashcards, which is so nice. Just not something they had to do at all. But I'm here for it. Yeah, there you go. There's your little voice clips of the main man himself, who we're all apparently here for. Love to see it. Love to hear it, indeed. Oh, he even gets a little chance. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, given how most N64 games, especially if you want a good frame rate, require the expansion pack, as I say, it is a necessary evil. It is kind of a bit of a barrier to entry, but then again, so is a flashcard, so I can't exactly dog on it too much, you know. Yeah, I mean, a lot of like Mario 64 hacks and real hardware as well need it, so it's not exactly an exclusive thing. But as someone who's not messed with them, this is new to me, so to say. So yeah, also Dark Samus, in case you haven't noticed, and the stage, all completely new. All the remixes, for the most part, are bespoke. There's even some custom items, as you can see here. Not that I've admittedly messed much with the items, because like a lot of people, I'm in Smash for the no items kind of gameplay. I think other games do the whole party game thing much better, personally, but yeah, again, I'm kind of in the minority of some people on that one. But, you know, classic mode means I've got used to it by now. Oh yeah. So it started off with a lot of very easy to kind of add characters and a lot of Nintendo stuff that makes sense, but we're getting into the realms of just batshit insane now with Conquer and Sonic, so it's getting out there. I mean, as if the whole Mad Piano I showed you earlier wasn't exactly a dead giveaway as to that. We're gonna see some stuff. Yeah, I think there's something like 5 pages of stages overall, and said pages are way bigger than the ones included in the original N64 games, so there's just so much rammed into what is, I think, 48 megabyte of cartridge. Only 48 meg for all the stuff you've been seeing so far. It just feels so out of the realms of normalcy for games nowadays, doesn't it? Yet, through compression techniques and the rest of it, they managed to stuff all this in. As you saw in the sound test, like 200 songs in here, when the original game had maybe like 20. And it's still building as well, is the great thing about this game. It was only updated like a month ago, and before that it was like 2-3 months. It's very much in active development. Looking forward to the future and continuing. Right, Sonic should have his own unique breakable targets, I believe, so let's find out. It's not like Brawl, they're not skimping on unique versions, I believe. Oh, we've got the melee version of breakable targets as well, let's go. I mean, I really like the Smash 64 version, but this is just the iconic one. Okay. Anyway, I can get that. That one that I'm struggling with. There we go. Okay, so I can change springs. That's very much not like Sonic in later games. Hey, I actually did it! Nice! First try, let's go. You know, because some of his moveset is unsurprisingly inspired by Brawl, Smash 4, and Ultimate. I forgot the name of that for a second. But some of it is also bespoke, which is nice. There's definitely problems with how Sonic plays in those games. That has been brought up many a time, sorry. Oh, it's friendly fires on. Okay, interesting. That's gonna cause problems. But I think this is actually a really nice in-between of making him useful and still have some moves which feel like Sonic. It also borrows some stuff from oh, okay, you can do you can do mini mode as well now. There's lightning. This is crazy. So much stuff I didn't even know from having played this extensively. I'm playing this remix mode here. Well, this is a slight problem, given that one member of the 2 dead franchises being discussed here is now actually dead. And Sonic as well. This is not a good look. Uh-oh. I maybe should have left it on easy, and I was debating that, but I was like, no, I'll get clowned if I put it on medium, but Smash 64's classic mode has always had a habit of just not playing ball in this way. You can see I'm trying, damn it. Sonic has been a dead franchise for only the last 4 years. That's a lower estimate than I would have expected some people to say. Minus Mania. If you don't include Mania, then it's been dead for like 10 until whenever Unleashed came out or whatever the general consensus is. I lose track. Nice. That was not in any way anticipated. I also forget how long this can turn into, because I play through the normal Smash 64 quite a lot. It's like an easy to breeze through afternoon game kind of thing. But minus the ones where it's required for, I do have a habit of turning down the difficulty to very easy, because it's just easier to blast through that way if you've got to play through 12 characters in the exact same stage order. But I just forget how much you actually have to have a fight, which sounds really dumb, but you can finish off some of those characters very easy in like a couple hits sometimes, whereas this is very much not the case. Oh no, I've got to start again. He's already got me at 100%. Okay. So how how are we going to bring this back? The answer is that probably not. The real question is the fan in here? And is it as broken as it is in Brawl? Because I'm totally here for infinite combos with the fan item. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we're down to 1 life, and we're only like halfway through. I might have to continue, but I don't think there's any sort of unlockables. I think that's kind of gone in this version, but we've outplayed ourselves and we're no longer eligible for NES or whatever if we continue, so just so people know. There we go. I enjoy how it calls it Earthbound Beginnings instead of Mother or something. They went to the attention to detail of of actually retranslating all the names of that stuff, where instead of going for fan-made names, it's like, yeah, let's just go with the official Nintendo title. Screw it. We are all really getting bodied here. Why is he just dodge rolling? Do something. Both my teammates are about to die in probably about 1 hit. Yes. No, I am. Psych. Oh! I'm still alive. The problem is I'm Sonic, and Sonic has this problem in all Smash games. I have absolutely no kill moves, pretty much. Minus the sideways punch, but I gotta come to a dead stop and hope he doesn't hit me while I'm trying to do that. So I might be a tad done for here. No! That's not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. There's a small possibility. Please. Please drop it. Come on. Don't grab the bomb. Please! I beg you! No! Don't do it. Don't do it. He did it. God damn it. Yeah, let's give this another go. I've got, what, 5 lives to deal with this now? Yeah. Fine. I have no clue why he's here and on it instead of on the, there's like a couple Mother 3 stages. They could have had him chilling on, but this remix is a bit of a bomb at least. But all the Mother 3 remixes are so good in this already. I already know they're going in part 1 of the show for sure. This dude's going ham! My CPUs were fucking useless, what is this? Man just shields the entire time. I'm not gonna have much fun. Oh god. Do something instead of fucking dodge rolling. You're a medium CPU. What is this? God. So yeah, they brought me back to fine ones after this, but I mean, this is going slightly silly right now. I've already lost 2 lives to this guy. I can't believe it. My CPU's died instantly. I'm just straight up not having a good time. Incredible. Okay. He's at 114, and don't worry, I will lose all my lives anyway, that does not matter. If he's at a kill percent, he'll just get me to a kill percent instantly! I don't want to know what this is like on normal, that's just the thing that bugs me about it. So I appreciate the SA1 sound effects, by the way, great touch. I'm trying to think of strategies, but I don't even have any. Like, look at how little distance he's going. As a result, my attacks are 200%. Still! Christ! I think this might be game over. I can't believe this, but yet I simultaneously can. Should we pretend that didn't happen? And go on easy. No one saw that. Okay, so that is a tad ridiculous. I'm turning that down. So you can actually see some content. Right, remember we're also not just here for Pick and Mix and Radio Sega, so Conker. I read Conker. I actually like playing as Conker a lot in this game. I'm gonna go an alternate skin. You wouldn't blame me if you were in my shoes. Let's just say this. Also, by the way, I want to appreciate the fact there's not a... I was looking through the other day. There's not a single WarioWare stage on this WarioWare level. It's all like Wario Land and stuff. Which I found pretty impressive. This is already so much more manageable. Because one of the things I know they did is they did up the difficulty of the CPUs, but I assume that normal would be around, like, what, level 5? Apparently not! Level 5 is still pretty manageable. On my incredibly basic levels. Yeah, this is just going to go as long as it takes me to kind of show off all the content I personally want to show off. So I guess I'll try and do as much of... I'll probably do some all-star mode, just some general matches as well. That sort of thing. As I say, this is more just an appetite. You know, how would I even word it? Not a cleanser, because that's not the right word. More of a, you know, thing to whet your appetite for future episodes. Hey, if you enjoy it, then go ahead and seek it out on emulation and stuff like that. Nice. Most fun in this is just playing in single matches or playing with friends, that sort of thing. That's kind of the main meat to this game's bones, but I appreciate the fact that they add all the single player content. They know that like the prime audience for this is people who play N64 competitively still, which there's still a decent chunk of people who do. But even despite that, they still include all this stuff, which I love them for, because hey, I want it to be defensive. I get that. It's just such a great overhaul, even if I do get bodied by CPUs. GPD is currently out of commission, but when it's back in commission, I'll get this on there. Nice. What happened to GPD, by the way? I can't like point and laugh at anything, not that I would, because my Steam Deck kicked the bucket today. It needs to go into recovery mode, and I need to overwrite the OS, which is really fun. I just decided to have a hissy fit today while I was using it, which is so nice. It's a temple. How can you not have Hyrule Fight Club in this? So, appreciate the remix. It's fantastic. And Conker's just such a fun character to play as. He's got just so many moves from the games. I mean, he's got the grenades, he's got the catapult as well, the katanas, all that sort of stuff. So much fun. This was, as far as I'm aware, the first completely original character for the game, and it shows the level of creativity and dedication that people have. It's awesome. Also, I didn't say it, but hey, what's up, King? How are you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Thanks for dropping by. Trying to find a working Linux distro now that Lucha supports my Amazon Games library. Tried the whole ISO, but it won't boot. Huh. I'm guessing it's confirmed then that... so isn't this Foxes? Or is this just a variant of Foxes? So, are there like a list of confirmed Linux distros or anything like that? Or, you know, is it confirmed that Linux can run on it in general? If you're trying this, I'm guessing it probably is. But, best of luck with it. I wouldn't know anything, unfortunately. I was kind of tempted by a GPD, but I was like... I mean, I had been for years, but then the Steam Deck was announced. I'm like, this is kind of what I'd want. Also, I think I was meant to do this last, because, yeah, this is going to kill me. I actually don't have anything on my Amazon's game library, despite having had Prime for, like, 3-4 years connected to my Twitch. At some points it was mine, at some points it was family's, but I've kind of always had some variant of Prime. Also, I'm going to pause this for a second, because I'm just going to make some notes for the episode as I did on the last stream, so bear with me. But yeah, I had Prime for years, but I just never actually got around to filling up my Amazon library with anything. It's kind of strange. Did I not have a, I'm pretty sure. Oh, was it on my, oh, it was on my phone. I'll just make a general notes list for now then. The half version of SteamOS 3 has been packed specifically for it, so I'm going to try that. Yeah, because I was going to say, I know SteamOS 3 as a whole has been, you know, kind of, how do you want to word it? Freed from the Steam Deck for quite a while, I'm aware of. Just not officially. So it's not surprising that someone's already got that up and running. But I know you were waiting for an official release, but I'd kind of just say, yeah, just do it at that point. So, down to 3 lives already. And now my... God damn it! Why is it gotta be my helper that does this? Seen footage of it's running, but I may just have to wait for an official release. That is fair. I know it's packaged up in quite an easy way, where it was just kind of like a typical Linux install from what I heard. I don't have a need for it personally, because, you know, the funny handheld that gets mentioned in most of my episodes exclusively just to piss people off at this point. You know, having one means I don't need SteamOS separate, but I did see that lurking around. That's quite cool. But it is good that they notice people doing that, so they're now going to properly release it, kind of thing. Thank you. Finally got rid of you. Samus is still chilling there. It's not going to last long, but I appreciate the hustle. I couldn't confirm or deny whether that meant Jamie or Larry, but certainly I think there would be a keen eye to notice that I do mention it on purpose because of that. I can't believe I got smart bombed. God fucking damn it. Also, Conk has some 6 lines, which I really hope to hit, but I'm not doing too good on. Nice. Yeah, I also genuinely get surprised a lot of the time when stuff just runs out of the box. Like when I bought Klonoa and now effectively Pac-Man World as well. And it just works. I don't need to do anything. I don't need to set up any custom tinkering or wine or whatever. Make a note of this as well. One moment. There we go. Yeah, I'm always just so shocked, like, you don't even have to make any tweaks within Steam or anything, or set this thing on the controller, or change any layouts or anything. Just boot the game. It works perfectly. Don't even have to mess with the in-game settings, like graphics and stuff. It's sometimes pre-configured. It's like, oh my god, the convenience is getting here as well, you know. I never mind having to tinker with a game. I mean, people will say that's always the disadvantage of, that's always the disadvantage of playing stuff on Linux, is you've got to sit there and tinker with it for ages, but like, if you've ever played an old PC game, you know how we have to install like 7 million patches and read the PC gaming wiki for everything. It's kind of just the same thing, but for modern games on Linux, so I never had that much of a concern about it personally. But it's just so nice when you don't have to do that and you could just boot a game and it's like, yes! And it works straight out of the box and it works better than like the Switch port as well in some cases. It's like, this is just perfect. Nice. Thank you. I can at least make it into the next round without gaming over. But this is where I meet my doom. And I also did notice, yeah, some games need less tinkering on the Proton. I know this is a very me example, but I know one of them was when Prototype Megamix Plus launched, people were having a bunch of problems with like stutter and there was a lot of frame skipping and just general audio delay. Literally no one on Linux supported the same thing, but everyone on Windows reported it, even though it was not officially supported on the platform. Even Steam Deck worked perfectly. Mentioned it many times on the show, runs at a higher resolution and better frame rate than the Switch version and loads way faster. It's like, oh my god, what a great time for handheld gaming. See, I never messed with Sonic CD for the simple reason of by the time I had the deck, I had Origins or any form of handheld PC, especially one running Linux, but I imagine that would have been a bit of a hassle. The Steam version, I just don't really trust the Steam version of Sonic CD at all anymore. Obviously because of Origins, for me personally, I don't care that much about like really slight enhancement tweaks personally, but I'm trying to had, I don't know, I've just never really had a need to install that version. If I'm going to install it, you know, I'm going to install the decomp version, I guess is what I mean. But I know I'm getting really off track. I'm trying to focus on not getting mauled by Bowser, which, as you can see, is clearly not happening. It's now the easiest difficulty, and it's still just absolute like hello. But anyway, yes. So as you can see, we're still having a bit of an issue with it. It's a bit of a thing. We'll get there though. Easy to add the DL levels. Oh, you had to use proton tricks to do it. I see. I didn't read that before. Well, interesting. I used to add the DL levels and then just add a CD recording and load it on the Steam game. Yeah, I had that with I've had some luck with just an on Steam game thing with what's it called? With Sonic Adventure DX. Wow. Okay. Sonic Adventure DX, I had to do that with the Sonic Adventure mod manager or whatever it's called now. I can't believe the state of that combo. It's disgusting. Effort. Also, the guitar VST on this is awesome, by the way. I love it. I mean, yeah, aside from that, like, a lot of mod managers flat out don't work. I've come to accept that. Head mod manager, but some of them do work with that method, so I'm glad to hear it works for you anyway. I know I'm getting really off track. It's kind of hard to keep my train of thought tonight. It's probably not going to be a very long one. It wasn't going to be anyway, but especially, yeah. Especially now, at this point. Right, let's see what Border Platforms is all about. If we get a unique one again, or if it's just going to be a slight variation. Also curious as to whether you get unique victory screens. I'm assuming you do. I'm just going to hang around like this. This seems like the easiest way to get these. Oh, it's only one. Okay, I thought there might have been two there for a second. I'm failing in the most spectacular of ways. Okay, it's not spectacular, it's just sad. Oh, nice, actually. Two, so I think that's just the two down here, right? No! Don't do this to me again. Okay. Gaming! Hey, what's up, Croft? How are you doing? I hope you're having a good one. Cheers for dropping by. We are indeed doing a bit of gaming. A bit of that real hardware gaming, which always just feels so good. Especially in the case of mods when you don't think it's going to work, but this time they do be working. 3, 2, 1. No. Going to make note of this because it's a banger remix again. Doing a lot of that tonight. Please do ignore it. Just got home from Dad's place. Good. That's always great to hear. Hope you've had some good gaming and the like over the last few days and some relaxation. Steam Deck isn't off topic though because it's a Linux stream. Look, I just have it there because it's cool. People know, look, I'm a cool person who uses this operating system. You guys can join this chat. Ignoring the fact there's an N64, there's no relation, unfortunately. I did. It is a ROM you have to patch yourself. Did patch it under Linux. It does have its own patches, so kind of counts. Fork knife with the lads. One day I will be forced to install it, but I'm not using cloud gaming on a controller. But anti-cheat on Linux, go brr. Was that, and it was Bowser, wasn't it? Bowser's theme was also a really good one I enjoyed. Sorry. Oh, my brain's just so off tonight, as you can tell. It's been a day and a half. This guy's not gonna die easily either, I'm guessing. I can't believe they even got the moving platforms working on the plate. You'd feel like it's not that much effort, but this is a real N64 still. The fact that they have the memory sitting around. I guess they haven't got any reflections going on the stage or anything, so I guess it's not too resource intensive. But... Am I streaming for radio show research? I am indeed. Hello, one last minute continue. How are you doing today? Twitter link. I'm gonna have to look at that. I don't check that room all the time because I'm just kind of bored of Sonic fans at the moment. It's you know, I'm wanting some more I'm wanting some more chill content in my life because oh boy, yeah, the whole Sonic Frontiers discourse has not exactly been my whole cup of tea. Aren't we all? Yes, especially me. I just want some comfort content, man. It's all I ask for. We're getting there. We're finally getting there. We might actually beat this mode, no matter how many continues we need to do it. It's a Kirby Sonic. I mean, true. This has not exactly been the most relaxing of things. I personally don't find Smash too bad in terms of relaxing stuff. I do find it's a game I can just kind of fight against CPUs, turn my brain off, you know, that kind of game. It's pretty nice. It's another one of those kind of stick on a podcast, stick on some music, do something brainless kind of things. But this this is testing my patience. This classic mode so far has been interesting. 2, 1, go! That's true. I should turn my brain off around Sonic fans, but I have clearly not been thinking enough. Talking about the Smash fandom, I mean, that's neither here nor there. There's still some fun games, no matter what. It's still fun to play with friends. That's my takeaway from things. Normally where I leave things. So I love this concept for a Dr. Mario stage, because it's not exactly like they have anything to draw from other games, so this is pretty neat. Considering he was basically his own update, so of course you've got to have a stage with him. You can't just launch an update without any Dr. Mario content aside from the character. It's not like he launched alongside, you know. It's like, we don't have to do anything for him. He launched alongside like 7 new other characters in this game or whatever. Fine. Give him a stage and make it cool as F. 2, 1, go! F to conquer. This is like the 3rd game over, Dean. This is on very easy, by the way. This classic mode is just so much more brutal than the original Smash 64. It's something I learned. Bowser took effectively all 5 lives back there, Giant Bowser. And Giant Lucas took like 2 sets of game overs on normal before I gave up. It was when he was at 200 and he wasn't even budging when I hit him, and he was just shield rolling everywhere that I knew he clearly was on the wrong setting. Conker's back air is just sick though. I love the katana, and it's also a very powerful move, quite critically. When I need some welly behind a move. Oh, Pam has not finished it. Katana to the face. It do be like that sometimes. Sorry to say, Mario. Here we go. Here's what you've been waiting for. Someone order some N64 remixes. I mean, we've had N64 remixes all along, but I mean, come on. Crush 40. 40 on a soundtrack they definitely were not intended to be on. I don't know what else to say, but Supersonic's cracked, so this might be a bit of a problem. You might, if he kind of does it, you might see how quickly he moves across the stage, and therefore why I'm in a significant pinch of trouble here. I just love the decision to use the SA1 sound effect so much, because all the other characters kind of rip them from like future games like 64 or whatever. They just went like, nah. From N64, unsurprisingly. But I like Sonic, nah, we gotta have it be time period appropriate, come on. Just the love and dedication in this is just something. Bless it. Like, some of these slap as well, is the thing, because I always think of N64 as, like, synthesis, but some of these have got some proper chip hit slappers in here. Metallic Madness in particular, which plays on the Metallic Madness stage, is fantastic. Finally, we're nearly at the end. Yeah, even the spring, there's... Oh, I just love it. They just have so much care for their craft, it's amazing. Thank goodness it's an edited version, it's just the normal version of get to the finish, because I can breathe. I don't have to have, you know, my tension's up at all times. Just, can I actually finish this? Like, no. Just run to the end as normal. I've got this ingrained in my brain, the stage at this point. Come get me. Come get me, Pikachu. You wouldn't do it. Right, are these just going to be the same strength as normal? They're okay. 2, 1. Go! Didn't bother staying on the normal stage. Interesting. Also, I'm guessing Supersonic was the replacement for Metal Mario, now that I think about it, which is really cool. Way better than fighting Metal Mario every 5 minutes in the base game. Yeah, these guys are kicking my ass already. But they do seem to be the standard amount of health for the most part, so as long as I just get some strong hits in, kind of thing. The problem is up A, which is normally what you use in 64 to just kill these guys really quickly, is not all that powerful. So I'm having to improvise somewhat here. If I could do this without gaming over, this would be so nice, but I somehow don't feel like it's gonna happen. Right. Might have been my golden opportunity, to be fair. Okay, get them to the side of the stage and they generally hit the blast zone every time. Minus 40 characters. Except Captain Falcon as well, but he just died anyway. He shouldn't have died there, but he did, so it's kind of sad there's no polygons or other characters. It's still just the standard Fighting Polygon team. Well, I am missing the Fighting Polygon team music. Yeah, this Melee remix is good. The original Fighting Polygon team thing is such a slapper. One of the best things in OST. Gave up on life. You know what? It's pretty relatable. We've all been there. It's like Yoshi just teabagging me. I just want to check that was indeed the case. Get on the pan! Not something I said frequently. Probably wasn't grammatically correct in the moment, but it might stick, you know. Also, remember, this is Smash 64, so I have no, like, C-stick or whatever to rely on for quickly executing moves. Like you do from GameCube onwards. Like, I just have to input smash attacks really quickly. All the C buttons do, all 4 of them, is just jump. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here! Let's go. Hope Master Hand isn't also trying to like crazy hand, or just has a one. What? What the fuck? Okay. That wasn't expected. 3, 2, 1, go! Payday time. Oh, you know it. I don't feel any richer coming out of that though. Jesus, man's got combos. What's the Giga Bowser music from Melon? Come on, that's far more climactic than this. Fucking hell. Okay, we might need all 5 lives here. Once again, just to reiterate, this is very easy mode, and he's not even moving on 115%. Just thought that was worth it. Fuck my life!
Continue.
Let's give that another go. This time, with more success, preferably. Yeah, you see what I mean, right? This classic mode pulls no punches in this version at all. Can I just, can you even grab him? Is he? Oh, he is grabbable. Okay. Might be the strat then. Just get him to a high enough percentage and just grab and throw him and hope he can't recover. But his recovery does look mighty beefy, to be fair, if all his rest of his attacks are to be believed. Man's taunting me! What the fuck? When the final boss presses the taunt button, that's when you know you're fucked. What a toxic player. Someone getting him banned. Report him to Nintendo. Oh, I'll report him to a Nintendo, alright. Oh, that can spike at certain angles? Okay, interesting. I've had to get him to 263% in order for him to even move upon my hits now. This is kind of insane. No way! No way, dude! They're playing this when I come down to yours next. Of course, King, of course. I got the setup. We should absolutely do it, because this is so much fun multiplayer. I mean, admittedly, I haven't played it, but even just against the bots, this is great. Yeah, it's all rebalanced as well. Am I just going to do this for the rest of the time? No, it worked. 424% to kill him. Once again, we're just going to put this in perspective. On very easy. My god. The torture is over, people. I don't think the game knew what to do there. It just cut out on my screen as well, and that's that explains the sharp noise. Falcon be hit with them nerfs? I mean, I don't think Falcon was that strong to begin with. Look at all these names that you can't see. That's a lot of names, as a matter of fact. Oh. Okay. I think the screen resolution is changing every time, and the capture card just gives up on life, but I'm sorry to report it is. Falcon was top 3, was he? I always remember it being like Kirby and, what is it, like Kirby, Yoshi sometimes, Fox, kind of those ones. Pikachu, Kirby, then Falcon, really? Oh, that's true, I actually forgot about the one-hit combo. Anyway, there you go, that was some single player. Now use the piano, or in All-Star mode? I don't know, I don't think this is going to go that well. But we do love the piano, so it's going to have to be the case. Let's go. Oh my god, it's actual All-Star mode from what's it called? From Melee. How do I actually get it? Oh, like that. I can't land on top of it, I have to walk into it. Bam. I mean, it doesn't even sense, but here we go. Didn't know they had a warrior. Well, they did, so we already know who you're playing when you get here. You already know this is some cheeky games and potentially streaming here next. By the way, no, I missed it! Shit, and I threw away a life. I was gonna hit a fat spike with the grand piano because you absolutely can. It's glorious. Look at that. Dirty. Make a note of that because it was a bit of a tune. See how many of these actually make it into the show. Okay, there we go. Hit him with the N64 Wolf Tech. Yeah, don't question it. It's fine.
3, 2,
There's nothing to be questioned here, SD. It's all fun. The one from Mario 64, nonetheless. I thought this was the one from Banjo-Kazooie, but apparently it is the Mario 64 Grand Piano. Which makes sense as to why it's over Luigi. Oh no. Oh no. That was very bad. Yeah, I'm not quite sure of the logic either, Larry, but I just go with it. Alright, I'm kind of playing sloppy right now. I need to stop throwing away these lives. Oh, gangplank time? Are we in there?
1, go!
Dean and Co are foaming at the mouths right now, I hear. When's the eSport? I think they were already turnies. I think that was one of their Super Smash Con, possibly. I don't think it was as big as the actual Smash 64 one, but it is kind of getting there. People do play this somewhat seriously because it's fun. It's more fun than playing like the same two stages in Smash 64. 1 sec. Also a banger. Heyo. Get out combo by Link. What the fuck is this? Heyo! Get in the bin, son. Is that the man with a plan? Is that Ganondorf? Right about now? 3, 2, 1, go! So I love the fact that the songs they could literally just use the N64 versions of, I presume they just sample them or something, or however it goes. I'm sure they couldn't put the sound drivers in, but they could have figured something out. I love how they just rearranged them for this game. It's great. They could have gone the lazy way, but instead they went the full Deeper Shad way. I went for the bomb just to look stylish. That could have killed me, but styling on him, you know. Oh, Yoshi and Conker at the same time. Okay. What could go wrong? Plenty. So look at Yoshi's story, back where it belongs on the N64. Incredible. Sad that Conker doesn't get to appear on his own, so we can see his own stage though. Okay. I guess Conker technically is the server, and yeah, I mean it's not bad third day time, but it is time probably for about the Game Boy Color game. It's a weird thing that's around the same time as Yoshi, you know? No, it can't be. Why is he here? Is he in something else before? Okay, thank God I actually survived that. That was looking a bit ropey for a second then. Also forgot to say. Here we go, it's time. Yeah, one of the songs is a fucking Rhythm Heaven track. That's what I was talking about, by the way. Oh yeah, that was Incredible King. I just happened to stumble across that because I was just bored watching videos, and there the king is, fresh in his Smash tournament games. He's going a long way, son. I think he lost, but the promise was there. Yahoo! Why did you recover that earlier? There was a chance. Okay. Speaking of there's a chance, I might get to the end of this. I somewhat doubt it from foolishly trying to play those 2 lives, but we'll see. Or does this do like the Smash 4 thing of nothing's actually in order or whatever? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, this would have been way easier. The character who isn't a fucking piano, but it's just so funny we have to go for it. Can you guys kill each other preferably? Because kind of like to not lose a life right now, but... Yo, we gaming? Bait! Take it! Piano teabag is interesting, to say the least. Okay. At least they actually have taken it to 0. Please. Oh fuck! Okay. Well, that was a waste. It's interesting how this can't fly because that's too much for the N64. Okay, we're just gonna have to live life on the edge for a bit, I think. I mean, all of them are good mixes. Like, it's some really high quality stuff. Also, I appreciate this a lot. I know this should run on an N64, but I appreciate the fact it is, you know, this stage, and still looks so authentic to the version of Smash 4 and Ultimate. It's not like it's anything it shouldn't be able to handle, it's just cool. It's cool that Nintendo would have called back to this early on. This is totally a real game. Speaking of good mixes. Yeah, this is so cool. Okay. Oh, 3 at once. Alright, this will be an experience for sure. Yo, here's 2 of the 3 summer stages now. Remix slaps. In case you couldn't hear it by now. F-Zero guitar VST going hard. And hey, you get to hear all the Sonic and Sony music during Pick and Mix next week, so get hyped. It's like the fact that, as far as I'm aware, all the music is time appropriate for when this would have been as well. Like, there's no random remix of, like, I can't think of an example, but... no random remix from, like, Forces or something. Like, it's all from SA2 and earlier. It's really nice. As far as I'm aware, most of the music choices, minus, say, like, Marvel 3, which is 2006, most of the music choices are like that. That was the safest way to play that rather than try and get crafty of like a spike or something. Okay. 3 and 1. Yes, I'd absolutely love to see this. Also, by the way, Mario RPG Kingdom, in case you didn't realise yet. Yeah, it was a really cool one. Wait until you see the Metallic Madness one. I adore that one. Fuck you for ledge-hogging Bowser. Yeah, they had Windy Hill. Yay! Woohoo! Come on, Bowser, please die. Please die. Just hurry up. Just delaying the inevitable. You can sit here and do this all day if you like. Please just get in the blast zone. Okay, good, thank you. Still yet to play Mario RPG, Promise Never Will. You know what? I think I'm in a similar boat. Of all the Mario RPGs I want to play, I think that's relatively low down the list. Right, we're getting close.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, wasn't that so much more interesting than the Windy Hill stage, especially? The Green Hill one's fine for when it came out, but 2008 it was really cool. But I've seen it in like 3 games now. Can we please have something else? Can we please have something that isn't Windy Hill, which is just the exact same thing? Thanks for the kill. Oh, that actually didn't kill. Okay. Oh, the teeth didn't kill him that even. That's there we go. To be fair, it's at least backed up by the fact it was made by Squaresoft. That is very true. You know, some solid foundation there, but I don't know, it's always just been the least interesting to me personally. Angel Island SSB mix? Sorry, no can do. We can get the musicians from Sega 17 on, but we can't get them to do a remix. Sorry, that's just how it be. Speaking of Pokemon. Oh shit! Okay, I might be a tad fucked. Oh wait, no. We got the strats. Unless they just randomly throw me for no fucking reason. Nice. No! My strats failing. I have no clue the significance of the colours of these Marios, but hey ho. What? How the fuck did that hit me first? Dude's cheating. Dude's cheating. Mario's a fat cheater. Can't believe it. I say this as I'm playing as the ultra heavy grand piano, which is not dying at 240%, but sometimes you gotta win. That's how it be, you know? Where's the last guy? Oh! Okay! I don't know why the camera did a close-up on me, but sure. Very nice. Very good. The mini piano saved them all. Or killed them all. Oh yeah, right, we're doing the whole You get me now. There we go. For some reason, OBS sound settings just completely fucked themselves over. I was informed of it. So when I disabled the other one to try and fix it, it disabled the microphone as well. So both sound sources were just the N64, and I don't know why, because I selected the blue snowball as the microphone, but for some reason it just doubled up on game audio, even though I made the selection to say please don't do that. Here we are. Multi-man Smash is not going to last very long. I could go Grand Piano, but I don't feel like cheating, so let's go with another heavy hit. Let's go Ganon. Okay. I didn't get a chance to choose my skin that much, but here we go. See how long I last. Not very long. Yeah, the Brawl remix is so good. I agree with you, King. It's truly Kino. You can choose your menu music theme. Oh, that was not very long at all. Yeah, you can choose your menu music theme. I chose Brawl personally because you know me. Alright, let's get more than one KO, please. Well, that is the melee one and the normal 64 one. Sadly, not 4 and beyond, but hey. I think the latest this game goes content-wise at the moment is Brawl, so... in terms of content even mirrored or adapted on, kind of thing, so... Actually, no, it's a lie, there was that Smash 4 stage, wasn't there? Ignore that. I don't know why there's no Smash 4 menu music, because that one slaps as well. And Life for Life, of course. I guess for aesthetic reasons, that's what they're going with. I've taken so many pot shots. Also, he doesn't have the side B in this game. I keep forgetting that, trying to use it to get back to stage. I think you've got the point of multi-man Smash. It doesn't end. Cruel multi-man mode, okay. As if I need it to be more cruel. Let's go Sheik. I assume the difference is that they have full health, kind of thing. Or, yeah, the knockback's the normal amount of knockback. And they're also more aggressive. That is indeed the case. I am already getting bullied hard. My god, what was that? Are you serious? Oh, you got the point. And home run contest. Let's do that. Oh? We get this theme as well, blessed. That wasn't what I was meant to do. It's good to know you don't get the wall in this version. Uh-oh. That's also not what I wanted to do. I've always kind of sucked at this mode, but at least you, in future games, you always were able to rebound off walls and stuff, and just build a little bit of damage. But there we go. That's more like it. Okay, so this is way more difficult than it is nowadays. But yeah. Nice. Right, so that's about all those modes. Let's see what 12 character battles are about. So I pick one of the two sides, I'm guessing? Let's start with Kirby. I mean, we'll just play this until we get the idea of what this is. So here's the actual stage select menu. I mean, just look at how much stuff we got to choose from. You got stuff like the Dragon King stage as well, recreated, the prototype of Smash 64. You got the stage from the intro recreated, the other one from the intro sequence. You've also got Battlefield, Meta Crystal, and all those stages. Dual Zone as well. There's stages that are in the game, but you can't actually play normally. There's both Dreamland betas are here, and you've got the How to Play stage as well. Here you go, here's where you start getting into the custom stuff, a whole host of bits. And one that'll be interesting to the Radio Sega people, you can probably see right there, but I'm gonna go there. Let's turn off movement. Oh, I can't turn off movement. Yes, I can. There we go. Let's go to Mementos.
3, 2, 1, go!
So yeah, there's a Persona 5 stage in here, which got added before the Sonic stuff. So this was technically the first representation of Sega in here. And it's got 3 songs on it, so that means 3 Persona songs plus all of the Sonic songs you heard so far, and way more are going to be featured in the Pick 'em Nick side of the show. Because by my rules, I can't cover the Sega stuff, even despite really wanting to in Viper's VGM. So looks like we're going to have to make it a crossover and save some of the fun stuff for Pick 'em Nicks we can't otherwise do on VGM, some exclusive segments and the like. It's going to be a whole host of fun, so hopefully people enjoy it, because as I say, I've been really looking forward to it for a long time. Yeah, I know I'm playing as a character who is already in the game, forgive me. Nice. Uh-oh. What happened? What happened? Why did... I have no idea. I have no idea what happened to the video cable. I did slightly shift the N64 with my foot, but is that enough to cause a complete malfunction? I don't know. So yeah, one thing we've learnt today. Capture card, super funky with resolution changes. I know that now for the future. The writers are running low on ideas. They're already doing a crossover episode this early into the VGM shit. Look, I always thought this would be a cool thing. Also, Kirby's, since King was talking about nerfs, Kirby's, Spike still absolutely slaps. In this version, you'll be pleased to hear. I'm a Kirby player in Smash 64 through and through, at least in the base game. Now there's all these characters, I'm not so certain, but I mean, it just speaks for itself, doesn't it? Kirby's always been my favourite players in this game, even before knowing all the stuff like the spikes. He's just a really fun character. It's one of the better versions of him, and then they immediately turned him into the worst character in the game for the sequel. In retaliation, I'm probably guessing, but I mean, he just absolutely bodies everyone. You don't even need to swallow any opponents, because all his moves are that good anyway before that. But no, it was an idea I came up with a few weeks ago when I was playing this. I was like, it would be really cool, and I did want an excuse to do a crossover between the two before, because I did think of the possibilities of what could happen. I was like, yeah, that would be really neat, and you know, there are certain listeners who only listen to one, and certain who only listen to another. Okay. So I can continue to play... Oh, so they can't play DK. Oh, and we can also only play the base game characters, okay. But I can continue to play Kirby, he's still alive. Oh, I have to play Kirby until he dies, okay. So you've seen that stage, so let's go somewhere completely different but still cool. Go Delfino Plaza. I'll probably do a 2022 wrap-up episode for sure. Not quite a clip show. I don't like sitting there in Audacity for hours making clips for shows necessarily. I've done it once or twice, but it's not something I get massive enjoyment out of. I just prefer. Yeah, it's always fun to do a recap of, hey, what cool stuff happened this year, and that sort of thing. I enjoy that, as you know, from my shows. Fox, but yeah, no, for sure there's probably going to be something like that, but I'm aware the joke is more that it is a joke that I'm going to do that rather than wanting to hear me do it. But hey, sometimes that's how we roll. I can actually survive this. This is the funny thing. I should be completely dead there, but Kirby just cracked. Damn. I thought I'd bait him, but it did not work. Anyway, I'll be done with this mode in a second. I'm just kind of enjoying the concept of it. It's pretty wild for like crew battles and stuff in tournaments. This would be fun to get around a group of people to do for sure. Or even just 2-player. This seems like it could be a really fun thing. But for crew battles, yeah, that's basically kind of the rule set that goes on in them. So. It's nice they've added a unique mode for it. As soon as one of us dies. Well, it's not quite what I meant, but Fox kind of trying to do me a solid there. Nice. Goodbye. No, not again. N64. Stop doing this, damn it. Please. Come back. Come back to life, my sweet prince. Are you gonna? Or are you just gonna... It can't decide what it wants to do. Is this the end? No? It's back for you. There we go. Okay, right. Let's just keep my foot well away from the N64 since it's clearly sensitive for no reason now. Never had this issue before now this stream, but hey ho. Anyway, we get the point. Let's go into here. I told you Supersonic was cracked. Let's show you how cracked Supersonic is. I always forget, I need to use the D-pad, not the C buttons. So, you also get the ability to turn him into a bunch of hypersonic colours. I set him as this one personally. This is the colour I most associate with hypersonic. I can't set the CPU as random. That's cool. The only way I really can is doing that. Come on, let's have someone cool, please. There we go. Right, so aside from that, in terms of the stuff I want to show you for pick and mix still, there is one more stage. There we go, Metallic Madness. I'm going to turn the hazards off and the movement off. We're quickly going to see the issue with that. If you were here earlier, the issue with Supersonic in comparison to normal Sonic. Considering I already broke his shield, that's a bad sign. Yeah, I mean, the movement speed difference here is a tad silly. Just how quickly everything combos together as well. I love playing as this character so much. I'm aware he's probably like all types of grimy and not tournament legal, etc. But I don't know. He is just a great deal of fun, irrespective of what would a completely cracked version of Sonic and Ultimate be like, or something rather than the annoying campy version we got, where he just kind of sits in the corner and spin dashes all game, just literally sitting there camping, you know. It's kind of what Sonic's infamous for. What if we just had someone who was just all out aggressive? That's what I love this Supersonic 4, even if he's probably tournament illegal, you know. I get to have my fun with it. I also get to just tech chase him, which is just fun. Just going after the character, not sitting there, as I say, being defensive, just like all out. Oh hi, here I am. I just ran halfway across the stage for no reason, just to hit you. I grab failed spectacularly. If a system is 10 years old, is it retro? I generally more subscribe to the 15 thing personally, which does mean the 360 and PS3 are retro. People just aren't quite willing to accept that yet, because that makes them old, but they kind of are at this point. Especially, you know, if you're thinking of like, I think a lot of people when they think of that think of like really almost late stage or a couple years into the life cycle. Like, think of the stuff that came out on the 360 in 2005. Like, that absolutely is a retro. I thought that was his last stop, and I would have carried on question. But yeah, for me, it's more 15. I wouldn't call 3DS retro just yet, but it is rapidly approaching that way, especially the early years of 3DS games. They feel a lot different to the later years, but the console as a whole, you know, maybe you're starting to think of the early model as, because the early model resembles nothing like the later ones and all that sort of stuff. But I don't know, it's starting to get there, but I think people aren't ready to have that conversation yet, Larry, is what I've learned, trying to push this question to people. They're definitely not ready. Right, since you barely got to see any of Sheik, let's do some Sheik. We shall go to Yoshi's Island. Is really cool. And this is one of my favourite stages in Brawl as well, but especially here, it just looks so nice. Obviously, you know, my N64 settings aren't the best. I've not got like the cleanest video hookup, so I'm sure you figured it out. But certainly, you know, given the hardware, this is just really cool looking. Game just became obsolete when the later versions came out. Yeah, but like the sleek metallic look and the kind of clamshell they went with and all the other stuff about it. That 3DS is so outdated in comparison to the others. It's like looking at the original DS versus the Lite. Not quite as extreme, but still pretty extreme. Yeah, the design of the 3DS games as well has just changed so much. Exactly, like compare Pilot Wings to even something late 2011 and it's just night and day difference. You know, Nintendogs versus, I don't know what a contemporary is, but even, I don't know, even other like sim-type games that came out even just a few years later, and it's just so different for sure. I do agree with that. But I don't know if I'd consider the entire thing as a whole retro yet. 360, pretty much getting there, yeah. The metallic blue one you got at launch, I had to go back and get the metallic blue launch model. Like, there's just a couple bits of tech that you... I don't know if anyone else has this, I think I've spoken about this before. Just those couple bits of tech you always wanted as a kid. It's like, you never got them in the end, you know, just finances or situation or whatever. You already had stuff, it just didn't permit. But those bits of tech you just absolutely just wanted more than anything. You just got to go back and get them. The metallic blue 3DS for me is one of those. So many memories of, I know it's meant to be but whatever. So many memories of like playing the demo units in shops and, you know, just Pilot Wings when it first came out and Nintendogs. Then once Mario 3D Land and Mario Kart dropped, those demo units as well. Spent so much time playing them, and I remember just thinking that metallic blue and the aqua blue just looks so cool. So yeah, eventually, even though I had other 3DSs, I already had a new 3DS XL by that point. You know, a vastly superior system on paper in every way. Just had to go back and get that original model. Don't regret it a bit. The Wii U of all things that just collects dust? No, that's entirely fair. It wasn't quite in the same boat for me, but did want a Wii U when I could afford one, definitely. But no, the 3DS is just one of those bits that holds a special place in my heart. That original model, it just looks so sleek when you got it cleaned up. And, you know, playing the right games on it, the time-appropriate games, it's just... It hasn't aged a day in some places, and in other places it's like, oh my god, this is so outdated in comparison to stuff they would release today, you know? Oh, we use a go-to console for sure. It just gets overhated by people who are like, it had no games! You're playing all the ports on the Switch. This console had no games, yet 10 of my 20 games in my Switch game library are games that are from this console, you know? That's how I've always seen it. It's like, it had no games. I can list so many that it had. Admittedly, were improved on Switch, but it doesn't take away from the time period, you know? Okay, anyway, that's some shit. What else we want to do? Who's going to be fun? I know Warrior's going to be part of the equation, so... And to follow up the Wii, how does one do that? Not easily is the answer. Let's see where we want to go. One of the stages that is really cool that I do want to show off. Wherever it is. I don't remember where it is actually. I'm struggling to... There it is! There's a Marvel vs. Capcom stage in here. Yeah, I was definitely in the camp for both 3DS and Wii U of that Allury, so... I was in the sense of, I probably could have got my own stuff, but it just wasn't worth the convincing kind of thing. Do I actually get Waft, or... No Waft King, to answer your N64 Waft Tech question, sadly. He plays a lot more like Project M Wario, if you remember what that plays like. In the sense of he doesn't have the bike either, he just has the side charge that he had in Project M, so... you're gonna have to get used to that for sure, but I really like how Wario plays in this one. I played him a bit the other day, and he is a bit of a beast. He also does kind of have a Kirby Spike-esque thing going on with his down A. I do want to hit that sooner rather than later. Nope, that's not how you do it. That recovery, though, is ridiculous in comparison to what it is in later games. Nope. Thanks for the shield, Mario. Ruined it. So, I mean, Dr. Mario. Very legally distinctive. No! Not what I wanted to do. I forget in Smash 64 that you don't have a neutral B move. The neutral B is the same as side B in Smash 64. Yeah, see, money was not a thing that existed much at various points of childhood, so that was not an easy convince in the slightest. Just to go, just give me money and let me buy it on my own. To be able to even find it on my own by selling things, it just wasn't really ever feasible. So I didn't get one until like 2016. In the end, when it was easy to come by, so you know, at least a bit easier, you know. It's like I can just do my own. I can somewhat just do this on my own now and not need to rely on other people. 99 for it and had Pokemon X. That was like the bundle. I remember my cousins both got that bundle at some point, and then proceeded to not use the DSs, which was really fun to overlook. No, you can't borrow it, but we're not going to use it. Cool, thanks. So I can play Giga Bowser. I'm not going to, but I could do that if I so wish. Who else should I play? Let's play Marth. I mean, Link's a sword character in the base game, but he's not a good one, so let's play a good sword character here. Let's also change the CPU. Let's go Dark Sound. No, that's not apparently. Let's try it again. Where do I want to go? Where's quite different Woken already? I could go Windy. I kept hovering over it, so screw it, let's go. 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go. But yeah, all the stages as well, a bunch of custom ones on top of the ones which are obviously out from later games, but it's fantastic. I just cannot state enough how great this mod is. It's so worth the hype and playing it. It's a super like professional standard thing. It's not just like someone just stuck a you know, open 3DS Max for the first time, put Among Us in it, and just put it over Mario or something and brawl. Like you see so often. This is a this is a proper like full team of people doing their best to make a proper game that feels like an official title. And bless them for it. It's just incredible. I didn't get my N64 for this, but it was certainly one of the things that convinced me. I've always wanted to get all the parts for it to be able to play this. Because I could play it on an emulator, but N64 emulation kind of sucks for 1 and 2. It's just not the same feeling at all. N64 is just one of those consoles. You kind of have to play the games on it, and some variation of the original controller as well. You know, I'm not playing on an actual pad. I don't mind the actual N64 controller too much, surprisingly, but I'm playing on a clone of the Hori pad. Because it is slightly nicer for longer play sessions. And, the clone isn't great, but it's okay, but it does have its issues definitely. And you know, for like a pro speedrun, pro Smash game, I'm gonna want to play with it, but it's pretty good for the price range. It's like 15 quid, and it's helped me greatly for long N64 play sessions I've had so far. But yeah, it was nice to grab one. I got a flash card for other things, so it's like, oh, I could also play Smash Remix once I got the flash card. I realised how expensive the how expensive the damn expansion packs are now. They were like £10 a couple of years ago, and it's like, haha, 35 or 40 is like generally the going rate. Okay, damn you. This is why you should probably just play it on an emulator, but I'm slightly mad. Especially, I mentioned at the start of the stream, I feel like it's something I'm going to get playtime out of as well once all the updates come out. I've always kept up with them, but I've always wanted to keep up with them by playing them, you know. Feels like a good way to do so. Jungle, we usually did the trick of waiting about 2 months to comply on Christmas and birthday now, which was like absolutely not an option for me because I'm August. So it was never waiting that long. It was never not getting. It was never not getting spent in August. You know. Or anyway, certainly not spent until December. Like that's just madness. So enjoy the edge guard here. Finally, Ted. My God. You can dash dance in this game now. I don't know if you could originally, but you can now. Can't wave dash because there's so much Smash 64. Dash dancing's here. The 20+ combo on me was just tragic. So so much so that he had to hop in and tell us all just how outplayed I got. Oh man, Pokemon X. I will get there one day. I'm still on Soul Silver. I've not played it for a few weeks, but I'm debating going for the. I think I told the story on BGM show, but I didn't quite tell the full story because I don't always have the time, you know, in those short talk breaks. But I'm kind of half debating, like, do I just want to get to the end of the 8 gyms in Kanto, or do I want to do the mad thing of getting my Pokemon to level 90, and do I want to fight Red? And I can't still quite decide, but I've not gone back to it for a few weeks. There's a couple bits I still want to finish before. There's like some multiplayer stuff we've been playing. And, on top of that, I'm also wanting to play Splatoon 1 in the next week or so. I've got all this free time coming up, so I'm going to be on my own for a few weeks again. So I'm probably going to play Splatoon 1 very soon. I mean, that'll free up a bit of gaming space, but I've already started like Pac-Man World as well. I think 3 is eventually coming out in like 2 and a bit weeks or whatever, so it's a bit busy to get back to Soul Silver, and like I still got like another 20-30 hours at the least that I need to put into it to get the goal that I want to achieve. Then the goal is to go through the gens in order, so long time before I get to X. Next up is I'm going to do Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire just because of the ease of moving to home in comparison, because I don't have a legit GBA cartridge, so it's a bit of a tough one. Tough sell and all that. Right, let's go some Wolf now. Probably about getting to the end of what it is I want to do, but still got a couple bits. Yes, that's just the entirety of 1-1, by the way. I'm just tempted to show this off just for the fun of it. Please don't tell me it's a scrolling stage, by the way, because that would be quite annoying. No, because I turned off movement. It's just a stage with runoffs. Okay. Let's try that again. This time it's turning on. How do I do that? That's with L. Hey, don't tell me this is some Mushroomy Kingdom shit and you've got to patiently sit here while the screen's slow. Okay, it is. I'm good. But it's the entirety of it. You get the point. Let's see, what else do I want to give a play? Frosty Village from DK, hell yeah. We got a load of Banjo stages, despite the fact Banjo's not in here, it's Conker who's in there. I've seen some of these already. Let's do some Smashville. Hey, what's up, Ash? How are you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Cheers for dropping by. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I think you'd enjoy it, so give it a go. Don't go as mad as me and get all the setup for an N64, but on MU it's also a lot of fun, as long as you, you know, go through all the hassle of setting up an N64 emulator, alright, it's so much fun. Started playing Banjo 2 recently. How's it going? It's a big ass game, but hope you've been enjoying it. Well, I'm already enjoying playing this Wolf more than I have in like 90% of official Smash games, so there's that. Still getting used to the height and movement, so I'm kind of half expecting Fox in terms of like jump height and stuff, but no, I've still got to get a little bit adjusted to some of Wolf's properties, even though in this game how they kind of do some of these characters is they are clone characters, like they are in future games. They found an ability to clone them and move their moveset into another ID kind of thing, while still being able to make the changes, but they said it massively helped them develop some of these characters like Wolf and Wario, that sort of thing. Young Link, etc., which I understand, but now they're getting into the more complex stuff. Felt like more Banjo-Kazooie, but not in... Oh, Banjo-Kazooie, but more, but not in a good way. Yeah, I mean, I can't actually say too much. I've not played a massive amount of it, but even Banjo-Kazooie at times, you know, for as beloved as it is, it does have its fair share of interesting design quirks, which felt like they just went times 100 in 2E from all the stuff I've seen of it. But I tried to play it a couple times. I played the demo and I think I I've tried to play Banjo a couple times as well, for that matter of fact, the original, but it's one of those things I just never have the motivation to play beyond like 5 minutes of. I'm like, yeah, I've had my fill of this now, I'm good. Oh, okay. I don't quite understand how this reflector works, but sure. So, oh yeah, once again, I don't have a neutral B. I keep forgetting this. This is Smash 64, it's just my side B. So I like how KK vocals is sad, but I get it. Taking some L's here, unfortunately. Couldn't quite secure the bag in the form of a 4-stock. Oh, goodbye! Well, that's how I lost it. Right, probably not going to do too much more, so... Anything I should do before I go? Anyone who'd be interested to show off who kind of hasn't already been shown off already? Not massively. I guess Mewtwo's never appeared at any point, so let's do some Mewtwo. And I think we'll call it quits after that. Where do I want to go? Definitely keeps the spirit of Smash 64. Oh, 110%. Yeah, it feels so much like it. It's a very professional thing for sure. Still not really deciding. Should we go to the N64 stage for the funnies? Great suicide win then. Thank you, thank you. So can I fall into the N64? You can fall into the N64. At least I know this now. This is very neat though. I've never been a fan of Mewtwo in any Smash game in terms of gameplay, so I don't think this is going to be what sells me on it. So, peep the Docs remix in the background right now. Nice. So what specials have we got? Okay. That's just as expected. Okay, so interesting. Nothing massively useful, as I find with special moves in general, but I know I'm in the minority on that. Well, the characters in general, I just don't tend to use their special moves because I don't really find much of the point. There's certain scenarios where I find it useful, but especially in this game, it feels like a lot of them are nerfed in comparison to some of the buffed ones you get in future entries. I mean, as mentioned previously, Sonic's just a completely different character in this game, and he's all the better for it, don't get me wrong, but no just charging spin dash all the way around the stage. Nice. Speaking of suicide wins, that was pretty much one. Also, I love the fact that this, even the background here, just, you know, you think it's just a kind of a generic white background, but that feels like a massive homage to the 64DD BIOS screen, which I love. You got the Nintendo fans on side, for sure. Unfortunately, Nintendo don't have the Nintendo fans on side, but hey, I appreciate all the work from the passionate community nonetheless. Even if a certain company doesn't, you know. That was not what I meant to do. Not that. I'm keeping side B, keep up B instead. Oh, yikes, this is a bit of a longer match than anticipated, but hey, you get more content! is that not to die for? Really gonna have to not be shit at this last stock, otherwise this would be a disappointing finish, but I guess that would be in line with what you've come to expect from this channel. Hey, you got 2 streams in a year, don't complain. This stage is, it's not going to be a pick for me every time, but it's certainly better than some of the more gimmicky stages in future games and even in this game, for sure. I enjoy that. I enjoy that I don't tend to have a number of way too bullshitty stages like you get in future games. It's like all walk-offs and the camera pans, and it sometimes just speeds up on random, because it's wacky. Pac-Land, Mushroomy Kingdom, you know. I like that there's still fun stages that deviate from just like boring competitive norm, but still aren't irritating, you know. Anyway, there's the disappointing finish you're expecting. That's going to do it for me. I think about showed off everything I want to in this game. So thanks again, everyone. Do catch me on both the KNGI Network and RadioSega.net on Wednesday at 10 PM UK time and Friday at 7 PM UK time. Both of those places will be running 2 special episodes covering Smash Remix. That's what the stream was all for. So go ahead and check those out when they air. Otherwise, the podcast will be available everywhere, both Viper's VGM show and Pick and Mix. When you'll next hear from me is probably then, so have a good one, and thanks for watching. Catch you all soon.